Buckeyes hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Close to the tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. What a stiff arm. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to find some room. It's Duggar. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the three up. Here's a quick throw to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Makes it 2nd and short. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Great pass. The catch is made. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Caught by the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. He'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Georgia! Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the completion made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Duggar. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quick completion to the tight end. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size,
here, the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. It is intercepted. He can go. That was the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Caught quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by
looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that first down completion. The tight end has got it. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Dogs. That's how you finish a play. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion sets up a second down play. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Boom. Makes a quick grab. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and he put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking for some space. It's Duggar. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Ah, here he goes. Inside the 20. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point was up and good. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Receiver makes the grab. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
He hands it off from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He's going to hand this off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. We stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Ball handed off. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Powering through a tackle. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, he escapes. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This offense really clicking.
This guy is starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And this time it's complete. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Split backfield here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Now here comes the bunch formation. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Snags the quick throw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They get the seam to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on the reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Dogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Grab down the middle. It's Duggar.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but you got to remember, they got to go quick.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Duggar. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The defense needs a stop to force overtime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finds his man. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And the ball is hauled in, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Duggar. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And he knocks it right through. Automatic for the game winner. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this is